Mount Olympus was the place where the gods lived, and you were closer to the gods. The higher you built, the closer you were to the gods. But it was a temple to Zeus, temple to Dionysius, temple to Athena, temple to the gods, even to Caesar. This is the one that Jesus says, I know where you dwell, where Satan's throne is. It was known as Satan's throne, where Satan dwells. Zeus was worshipped there, the throne of Satan. There were sacrifices made there, human sacrifices made, and there was always a column of smoke because they believed that 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, Zeus had to be worshipped. Well, as time went on, but I'll fast forward a little bit in history. Now think about it in your mind. We're in the 1st century. Now fast forward to the 20th century, and this temple, it's in ruins, and somebody is very interested in it. It's under the Turks at the time, the Ottoman Empire. And the Ottoman Empire had just unleashed one of the most horrific persecution of Christians ever toward the Armenians. And in 1930-something, well, it's excavated earlier in the 20s, but there's a man, an Austrian painter, comes to power in Germany, and he is fascinated with the story of the Temple of Zeus. And what does he do? He commissions, it had already started, the excavation already started by German archaeologists, but he commissions the German Archaeological Society to bring it to Berlin, piece by piece. They literally took it piece by piece all the way to Berlin. And you know what happened after that? It unleashed one of the most horrific persecution of Jews, Christians, and basically non-whites in the world. I know Candace Owen says it didn't happen, but it did. I know people tell me it didn't happen, the Holocaust didn't happen, and this didn't happen. It did. In fact, we know from American history of Dwight Eisenhower, when he defeated the Germans, he had the German people walk through Auschwitz, Treblinka, had him walk through because he says, one day people are going to deny this and you need to know what happened. Well, Hitler's defeated and Stalin comes to power. He was already in power, but he controls the eastern side of Europe. And he decides a good idea to bring this to Moscow. And he does. And you know what happened with the Iron Curtain? It brought one of the most horrific atrocities against Jews and Christians that we probably won't ever know. There's always atrocities where Satan dwells. It was where Satan actually lived. Now think about this for a moment. This is where Satan lived at the time. He roamed around the earth, but he always came back to this place. This is a place of residence. Jesus made it no qualms that he is the king. Satan is the king of this world, the god of this world, the prince of the power of the air. He is the God of this world. He is the main ruler of this world. And his throne was there.